as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Commodores offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Won't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. They'll run the option. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, the scouting report says these guys like to mix in some option, and here it is early in this game, and they're trying to establish it. Nice pitch here in a big game for the offense.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his back. He finds his man. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Commodores have first and 10 here. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. There's the handoff. Runs through the defender. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's a great read here by this quarterback to be able to get the ball out to his back and let him do the work. And you know this defense now. Next time they see this same formation, probably going to be aware of the pitch. Don't be surprised if the quarterback keeps it himself for a big gain as well.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep down the left side. Touchdown, Commodores, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Seminoles offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Watch the call here. The drive begins with excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed to the pass rush, the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Throwing off play action. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. So on 4th down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And there's the handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's good for a 1st down near the 40. And the Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
A sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the ground. It's Blue. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Blue. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
First down.
Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a 1st down. Into the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Noles come to the line with 1st and goal. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Commodores keep the football on the move. And the quarterback keeps it here. Heading for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Commodores.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It tests the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. The Seminoles looking to run some tempo here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. He dumps it off to the tight end. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Bringing pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Seminoles will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback still with the football. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Running out of time in the pocket. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Inside the 35. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And looking to throw now on first down. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down play coming up for this offense. QB decides to keep it here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. And the Noles will have to kick it away. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. He'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a design QB run. able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Noles will send the punt team onto the field. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, caught over the middle. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
No, kick it away here. Well, they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking deep to the right side. What a catch! They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
The receiver grabs it. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Ball handed off. As the 1st down is still going. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice gain.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Commodores will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Snags a quick throw. Touchdown, Vanderbilt, as they put 6 more on the board.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Vanderbilt, 42, Florida State, 13.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And here's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held her just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught near the sticks. It's Leon. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Looking for a man. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught behind the line. It's Blue. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The Seminoles offense is on the move now. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Leon. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Noles bring their punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. A play action, looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass complete on a crosser. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on a tackle.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. This offense really clicking. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. A deep shot to the right. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown, Commodores. They continue to roll up the score.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch from this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players. And
the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. There's contact on the throw, but it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Hey, let's face it. This aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Throws it to the right. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for the first down. The Noles looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quick throw caught on the left side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Noles. Still no answer for this offense.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down after that previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle, but first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a target, and it's complete. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Commodores with 1st and 10 here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Commodores! Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
57, Ohio State, 29.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're going to run it. He breaks free. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Look out, room to run here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Blue. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 10.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to throw it again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Florida State, 29.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Looking to throw it on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
The ball is caught. They tackle it. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Third down upcoming after that completion. A draw to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Commodores.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. First down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.